Welcome to Slow Down. Slow Down is your video that is intended to act as either your cool down to all of the other workouts that we do, or as a standalone video that you can do on the day that you feel like you just needed a little extra love and a little extra stretching.
Okay, let's get right into it.
So this is your slow down. I want you to start by just taking a full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Good, reach the arms up and take a twist over to your right. Just place the left hand onto your right knee, right hand back, and just give yourself a full torso twist. Reach up and exhale, get to the other side. Let's reach up again. And we're gonna hold that twist over to the right for just 2 long breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again. Don't be afraid of making your breath audible. And reach up again. Inhale and exhale as you twist over to the left. And one more big deep inhale and exhale. Nice. Take it back to the center. Now I want you to take your right foot in front of you as if you're going into pigeon, but we're going to be seated here, and take that left foot angled back, okay? You're going to sit tall, and we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to twist. So I want you to twist, inhale, twist over to the right. Now as you twist, press your left knee into the ground and find a nice deep stretch in the quadricep. That's the front part of those thighs. Good. Inhale again and exhale as you twist. Keep pressing that left knee into the ground. Good. From here, we're going to sit nice and tall, and I want you to angle your upper body and just forward fold so that way you get a nice deep stretch around the glutes, the hips. And just breathe here. Continue to breathe about 3 to 4 long, deep breaths. And keep reaching those arms forward. Good, take it up. And we're gonna switch our position. So the left foot is gonna be in front, nice and straight from the knee to the toe. And then you're gonna slide that right leg back, making sure the right knee is touching the ground to get that quadricep. You're gonna take a full deep breath in and give yourself a twist. And as you're twisting, press that right knee into the ground. You're gonna feel a pull that's from the knee all the way up towards that hip flexor. Come back to the center, inhale, exhale, twist again. Good, and then come back to the center. We're gonna angle our body out to the left and falling onto the left thigh. Inhale and exhale and continue to breathe, 3 to 4 breaths here. Put some pressure. Allow yourself to fall deeply here. Allow gravity to do its job. And then reach those arms forward. Good, take on up. I'm gonna switch over to a side view. I want you to extend those legs. All you're gonna do is just reach up and exhale, forward fold, just let your body drop. Now don't worry about pulling on the toes or reaching as far as you can. Go where your body allows, and then keep breathing as your body settles into this position. And every time you breathe, you probably are gonna settle a little deeper. As you're doing this, focus on flexing the heels so you get the calves, pressing the back part of your leg into the ground so you get the hamstrings. And then maybe when you're ready, you just reach forward a little bit more. Good, continue to breathe here for an extra 2 breaths. Good, one more. And rise up, stack your spine one on top of the other, come back to the center. For a little extra glute stretch, what you're gonna do is lengthen your left leg, take your right foot, let your left arm wrap around the right ankle, wrap your right arm around the right knee, and just sit tall and place some pressure here. So you're gonna feel that stretch right near the glute. Also unlocking any pain in the lower back, and start rocking side to side. Just normal state of breathing here, and really pull. Good, place that left heel on top of the left hip crease and gently push onto that right knee down. Just open it up here. Good again. And let us switch. We'll take that left foot in. You're gonna wrap it with the right hand and then place that left arm around the left knee. Now, one side is gonna feel different than the other, and that is quite all right. That is normal, okay? Just breathe, settle into it. It's really easy to try to push against this when it's uncomfortable. Just settle with it. Even if it is uncomfortable, breathe through it. Keep rocking. Good, place that left foot on top of the right hip crease, sitting tall, and just open up the left knee. I know for me, I'm not as hypermobile as I am on the right, and that's okay. I'll keep working on opening up those hips. Good, now you're gonna take, now this is a little bit more of a deeper stretch. We're gonna take that right foot underneath the left thigh. We're gonna continue keeping that left heel on top of the right hip crease and see if you can fall forward. Just a little bit deeper of a stretch. Keep breathing. Remember, you always have to breathe here in order to get the most out of any stretching routines that you do. And then we switch. We're gonna take that right foot again on top of the left hip crease, slide the left heel under the right, and just fall deeply into this. And if you're up here, that's quite all right. Listen, we all look different. We all have different sensations in the body. Good. Now I want us to take it onto all fours. We're gonna get that spine. Cat and cow, just like we did in our Just Move video. You're gonna pull that navel in towards the back of the spine. As you exhale, push away from the ground. Now inhale, look up. I want you to take those hands a little bit forward. Push your body weight forward and let the scapula collapse. So now you're really deepening your back bend towards your lower lumbar spine. Good, walk it in again. Curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, walk out and collapse. Take a deep inhale, walk it in, curl. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, walk out, and continue the breath here. Pushing your body forward, allowing the shoulder blades to come together. Take one full deep inhale. Exhale, push your hips back to child's pose. Now it's really important here to keep the knees slightly separated from each other and just keep breathing as you walk the fingertips forward. This is for you to feel the stretch along the sides of your back. A deeper hip flexion here, getting some mobility in the hip. And just settle into this shape. Every time you exhale, see if you can walk the fingertips forward a little bit more. Come back to all four. Open up the knees a little bit more. And then sit into those hips and heels again. Continue to breathe. Good, walk yourselves back in to all fours. Let's weave one arm up. So we're gonna get the shoulders now. Let's weave one arm up and then weave it through. Fall onto that left shoulder. You're gonna take the opposite arm, wrap it around your lower back and put some pressure into that shoulder. Continue to breathe. Bring that arm up, place it on the ground, get yourself up, and then place that left hand again. I'm gonna go to my right side this time. I'm gonna open it up towards my right, weave it through underneath the left, fall all that weight on that right shoulder, keeping it palms facing up, left arm wrapping around the lower back, and just putting pressure onto that shoulder and settling into this. And continue breathing. And don't be afraid to breathe audibly, meaning don't be afraid to breathe loudly. Good, take that arm up, place it back down to the ground, come onto all fours. So now from here, we're gonna work on some wrist mobility. What I want you to do is you're gonna take your fingertips, place it inside the body, and just push your hips back, gently. Take it back forward, go back. One more. Good, come back to center. Now we're gonna take the top part of our hands and we're gonna place the wrist onto the ground. You could do this one at a time or both at the same time. What I'd like you to do is just rock side to side, forward and back. If you feel like you're brave enough to do both, gently. Up, down, side, side, circles. Good, take it back, rotate at the wrist. Now this time we're gonna come onto our bellies. So slide those legs back. Let's work on opening up that chest. So we're gonna have our hands in T position. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll one hip on top of the other. So I'm gonna roll over to my right. I'm gonna place that left hip on top and I'm actually gonna roll it all the way up and over. And I'm gonna just allow my other hand to kind of hang out there. So I'm opening up that chest, I'm opening up the shoulders. I'm placing my hands flat on the ground, palms flat on the ground, and breathing. And then I'm gonna come back to the center. I'm gonna get to the other side, placing my left hand down to the ground, opening right over left, even further back, and just letting that right arm hang. And breathing into the stretch. Good, I'm come back to the center. Coming back up. From this position, I'm gonna go into my downward facing dog. Let's tuck those toes underneath, press those hips up and back, and just hanging out here. Now, as you're doing this, you want jazz hands, right? So you're gonna push your hands into the ground. You're gonna push your hips up towards the sky and draw and settle those heels down. You can play with this by shifting your weight side to side, pedaling your knees. Take your right leg up and just let the knee hang up and over, opening up the hips again. And we switch to the other side. Left leg up, open. Good, come back. Walk those hands in. Forward fold and just hang out there. Let's get those hamstrings. You can cradle those arms. Let your head hang heavy. Take your hands down. I want you to take your hands over to one of your feet. So my hands are on my left. And I just want you to lift the right heel. So you're lifting the opposite leg and you're falling into that one side. You get a nice deep stretch here right along the backs of your legs. And then we switch. Good, take it forward. Take those hands, come on up. Reach it up, take a full deep breath up. Inhale, exhale, and you are done.
Job well done. You did amazing. I'm going to see you next time.